We're seeing these insane swings lately. One day everything's pumping 15%, next day it's just bleeding 20%. Trying to manually trade this, honestly, it's exhausting, and most people I know are just losing money trying to catch the perfect entry. Here's what I've noticed though. After like 3 years doing this, the people who are actually still making money right now, they're not the ones sitting here staring at charts all day. They figured out how to automate the heavy lifting with AI. And I'm not talking about some sketchy bot you find in a random Telegram group or whatever. I mean like legitimate systems that have actually survived multiple market cycles. So what I want to do today is show you my exact setup. Not theory, not some pitch, the actual platform I use and my real configuration. Stick around because I'm going to walk through this whole thing step by step. And honestly, the platform might surprise you. All right, so before we get into the technical stuff, let me give you some context on why AI trading even matters right now. This technology, constantly scanning markets, processing data, executing without hesitation. AI use machine learning to catch patterns that, honestly, humans would just completely miss. The main advantages? They run 24/7 without breaks, they respond in milliseconds, they don't panic sell when things dump, they make decisions based on actual data instead of emotions. You can configure them for conservative or aggressive strategies, they work across multiple exchanges simultaneously, they improve over time through learning, they save you tons of time, and they've got built-in safety stuff like stop losses to protect your capital. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is risk-free. Nothing in crypto is. Technical stuff can go wrong, markets can do completely irrational things, and regulations are still all over the place. You need to pick a solid platform, set things up carefully, and stay updated on what's happening. So after doing a bunch of research on this, I landed on TradeSmart. Been using it for over 3 years now, actually. The platform's proven itself through solid technology, current AI models, multi-chain network support, an interface that actually makes sense, non-custodial setup, and they've been around long enough to be trustworthy. Okay, so let me show you how this actually works step by step. So first thing, I'm heading to their site here, and it's asking me to connect my wallet. So I'm going to click Connect Wallet, should pop up here. There we go. Shows me different options for connecting, and since I mainly use Trust Wallet, that's what I'm going to link up. So clicking Connect here just takes a second, and we're in. You can see up here in the top right, my wallet's connected now. And next thing I got to do is pick my preset. So you've got safe, optimal, or aggressive. This basically controls how the AI operates, my risk level, potential profits, capital requirements, all that. Platforms suggesting optimal mode, but honestly, I only ran that my first year. This really just depends on what you're comfortable with. Then I'm selecting the AI neural network, so basically which AI brain is going to be running everything. From my experience, auto-select is honestly the move. The platform does a really good job picking the right network automatically, and I can't think of a single time where I've had to jump in and manually change it. After that, I'm choosing my investment amount. That's totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable putting in. Next up, selecting the network. So depending on how congested things are and what gas fees look like, I'll pick whichever one's cheaper, or I just leave it on auto select. And the last thing I need to do is click Start AI, which launches the whole trading process. And from here, I basically just sit back and watch what happens. For the demo, I'm going to speed this part up. All right, so a few minutes have gone by here and I've stopped the trading session. Now I can see the full breakdown of everything that happened. My starting balance, profit that was made, total number of trades, my win rate, and how long it ran for. Plus, down here in the console, there's a complete log of every position and action the AI executed during that whole period. So yeah, I really hope this was helpful and you've got a much clearer picture now of how legit, secure, and actually profitable this tech is, especially at this specific moment as we're going through 2026. Now here's something I want to point out that a lot of people don't think about, and this is something I learned the hard way in my first few months. Don't feel like you need to run aggressive strategies just because the option's sitting there. I know it's tempting when you see those potential returns, but especially if we're heading into choppier market conditions over the next few months, preservation matters just as much as growth. I've had way more consistent results running moderate settings than trying to squeeze every possible trade. If you want to check out TradeSmart yourself, I'm going to drop the link in the description and pin it in the comments below.